You will submit a working thesis and a preliminary work cited as you have for your other essays. This is for the literary analysis of a song. Focus on a song that has 3 allusions, with an A, allusions in the text, and do your analysis in a way that shows how the allusions in the song lyrics contribute to the theme of the song. I will post this sample for you, and you could download it and backspace where I have my information and put your own information there. I'm not requiring you to use any colors on your preliminary work cited and working thesis statement. I just highlighted a couple of things to show you how I want you to focus on allusions, and then say what kinds of allusions they are, like what is the main point of the allusions. And you may have some that seem to have 3 different points, I suppose, but you must find a way to make them say something cohesive about one theme. So don't talk about 3 different themes or 3 different messages. You need one theme that you are going to show is supported by 3 different allusions in the song lyrics. And the reason for that is because I want you to look up the allusions that are in the song lyrics, and they may be stated outright. For example, in my sample, there are references to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and I can directly say I will look up those people and see how their legacy, what we know about their history and their impact on society helps to convey the theme of the song. But there are also allusions in my sample to the Black Lives Matter movement, but it's much more subtle. It doesn't say Black Lives Matter anywhere in the lyrics, but it's implied with the I Matter, You Matter song lyrics. And so look for those more subtle allusions as well. Now, if I were a student and I wanted to use this thesis statement as a template for my own, I might say with allusions to aspects of, and then write in whatever the aspects apply to the certain allusions. And then I would say the song conveys a message that, and then I would say what that message is. Some literary critics, when you get more advanced in literary analysis, if you continue on to study English, the word message could be problematic, but we're going to keep it simple here. So we're going to kind of say that message and theme might be interchangeable for the purposes of just getting started, looking for implied meanings. Things that are not directly stated in a work are the implied ideas that convey the theme in a work and contribute to the layers of meaning within a text. So keep that in mind as you are reading and thinking about how you're going to say something meaningful about a specific theme that's present in a certain song, the song of your choice. In addition to a working thesis statement, you're going to give me the sources that you have. You're required to have 4 sources. The song lyrics, that's your primary source. That's the source you are writing about. Then the other sources are going to be about the allusions so that you can say something smart about how those allusions help contribute to the overall meaning of the song. And those are called secondary sources. However, you will notice that one of my sources actually says primary source document, because I'm actually quoting from the I Have a Dream speech in my literary analysis. But I'm not analyzing the I Have a Dream speech. So I'm actually using this primary source as a secondary source because I'm using it to say something about how the allusion to Martin Luther King impacts the theme of the song I'm analyzing. So I just wanted to make sure that you don't get confused about that. So your primary source is the song you're analyzing, and you'll have at least 3 secondary sources. You see I have more than 3 here. So you will have 4 total sources. The primary source, which is your song lyrics, and then 3 secondary sources, at least 1 for each allusion. Make sure you don't put any extra spaces between your sources. Make sure everything's double spaced with no extra space between. Use the hanging indent. If you don't have a hanging indent for your sources and you don't know how to do that, just highlight all your sources that you have done, go up to the 3 bars, go to special indent, and if I had none here, it would look like this. And then I can go to special indent and click hanging, and then I have that. But I don't want to have extra spaces between. Some of us are just determined to do that, and that's wrong. So you'll get points counted off for spacing if you do that. So make sure you backspace. Don't have any of those extra spaces. All right, that's it. So 4 sources, 1 primary source, 3 secondary sources, and a working thesis. And that's all you need for this assignment. Email me if you have any questions.